Assalamu alaikum everybody. Videos continue. My Islamic ideas, Nizam, ruling the Nizam, Islamic ideas, still continue sharing. Now after Muhammad death time comes, still talking about when I was ahead of time. I do mention talking about a couple of prophets. I prefer to speak after my death time comes. So what it is, there's another Islamic idea, a nationality name. Like I say, Allah was giving this nation name before He created me, giving Turk, then me, myself, and Allah together, pointing the Kurd nation. There's another Islamic, my idea. In the history as well, before, from Hellas, and this Islamic idea as well, to give a nationality to Hellas. So what it is, I grew up, I prefer being a prophet Adam. I always prefer seeing my children no weak, tough. I don't know about this, especially the place I live. I don't know about this nation. If I start being tough, being a Muslim, my children today, they will lose Iman. If I see my children getting no weak, tough, they stay at them once. That's how I teach my kids. And they mention the hadith, the day the Adam until Qiyamah, most tough, most hero, most strongest, most beautiful, most handsome. You know, got the ugly, but the most one are the Adam's children. When the Adam time leave, it is. There's another thing is angels that are comfortable, my kids to come, because they are so tough. No one can bash him. One of my female daughter or male will come to that, the hottest one. You will call him God. That's how beautiful it is. But remember, my personality and my looks is absolutely different than Adam 20,000 years ago. Even Shaitan was giving me waswasa, even swearing, even Hawa and everyone, my kids, swearing. Not even one single sins I get, been living 1,000 years. That makes me sick too. Been crying for 1,000 years. Shaitan is gonna make my children go to hellfire. And I'm crying for my sins as well. For 1,000 years. They mention in the hadith today, this Muhammad's ummah will all come together. They will never cry as Adam I cry it is. That's how much I cried. Imagine the Israfil says, I never get happy when I was Adam time, and even today. Inshallah, soon, I will find myself to get happy, find a wife, fix my personality, my looks, hearing the Lord voice, and nothing worried about people guys have been endeavoring behind me. And after days, continue my sharing idea. And one of them, this is my sharing idea, and Allah wants to organize. You know, your grave after you die, we got azab, kabir. I want Muhammad to have a nice dressed up, white dress, nice beard in here. He said, welcome to the son of the Adams. Muslims. They are Muslims, I believe. This is one of my Islamic ideas. And the two angels will come welcoming to you. So I remember when my death time comes, and where your body, your grave it is after your death. My body, my cemetery is inside the paradise, not in this world. And how the Muslim will die today, my son, angels will teach them, clean up, you know, wear just kafan, just white thing, no dress, nothing. And that's it. My dead body, I don't know, but I knew myself, my body, after my death time comes, and there's a true hadith as well, not in this dunya, my cemetery, my funeral. My cemetery is inside the paradise, Jannat. And before, like I say, Kabir questions Muslims, if you die as a Muslim, a Salih, and a good Muslim, Muhammad's going to welcome you. This is what I wanted. And in the even today, the future, the ideas I wanted, Allah telling me when I was at the time. And what dress, nice beard and nice long hair, Muhammad's going to welcome you. This is my another Islamic ideas. Now I'm die. Shaitan and Azrael dealing together. He's not allowed to call me Allah. And he's not allowed to do any religion calling me and my son Allah. But he wants one of them, my generation, make this couple of religion call Allah. And he's not allowed to do this. So what it is, Allah knows the best. I believe, like I told him, when the Kabil borns, his generation is going to be horrible and worship different religion things. Maybe Allah knows the best. The first jihad happened in history, and holding the sword is my son, Prophet Shit alayhi salam. And this, like I say, I don't know about the thing, but I know he was holding a big sword. First human nations are huge and tall. Because of the angels, to Adam, and until now, 1,000 years already passed, human nations tall is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They don't want to have they don't want human nations are big because of me. When it comes full in love, Angel Gabriel loves me a lot. Just because of Angel Gabriel, every tiny angels, they'll fall in love with me. It's so crazy. You see even these angels, they like to wear like this because Adam loves to wear. This is one of my sunnah, cover my hair. And then finally, I met my grandchild Idris alayhi salam. Like I say, today, Allah was amazed with your dresses, technologies, a lot of jobs today, technologies, communication, transport, everything I want to talk about later. Allah was amazed. But the difference is, Allah was loved your Islamic ideas, and Allah allows your good heart for your children, so paradise level can increase higher even the death time comes. So in every ummah got connection each other when they teach the Islam religion to make my old children deaf, even the increase Jannah level higher and higher and higher. This ummah, it makes every single ummah followers being Muslim make increase Jannah levels higher. This is my niyat, this is my good heart. That's the reason, second time I come back this world, seeing a good heart for my children and proving Islamic ideas. But remember, with all this Islamic ideas, I was start doing with the genes. Then later on, human beings wants to know this. Allah wants to know it. Angel Gabriel pushed me. And now all human people don't know this. I got a footstep, big footstep in the mountains. If you see on the Facebook, Adam's footstep, yes, I did. So jinns cannot one call me Allah. You know, reading Subhanaka, telling to Muhammad, read it. Now, talking about Idris alayhi salam, my grandchild, he was at Terzi, doing the clothes. Like I say, Allah is teaching jobs, and when it comes to double situation, and my situation, Allah tests every prophet against me. Who's the Rab, and what sins they're going to do, what things they're going to do, how it's going to affect. Because my niyat is too good, Allah is going to test every Nabis and prophets. So today is, I'm going to talk about later on, my son Prophet Seth alayhi salam, why it looks like me. Idris was a nice speech, nice personality, and every time you talk about Islam, angels cannot believe it. He's the one, because of me, he traveled to places to heal in paradise. Because that me later on, I'm going to travel to different space, everywhere in the space planet visit with Angel Jebrail, and then I'm going to visit the Sama 1 to 7 from not hill, any place I'm going to travel, when I'm going to go to paradise in Jannat, seeing Allah again in Jannat, and then I don't know how long it's going to take me to come back to the world, maybe 1 week or 2 days, inshallah. It's going to happen. That's another reason Idris wants to go. This, my grandchild, Turkish prophet. My another grandchild is Noor. You know, he says, my king is a prophet, Seth. Noor was a kind of Bathian prophet. Like I explained to him in my other videos, my Islamic ID. And one of my Islamic IDs telling to my children, do not accept money for anyone else that I expect from Allah. Why? Because today the nations I grow up, they offer me money, speaking Islam religion. I got very angry when I was at the time. They got ayat in the Quran because of this. Ahmed Hud alayhi salam, he was so tall and huge. One of them, my son prophet. Salih alayhi salam, I met him as well. Angel Gabriel destroyed them. And the one the miracle was camel was inside the big rock. I was witness this, seeing, like I say, my ruh meet the Prophet Salih alayhi salam. And I met Isa alayhi salam. I met Ismail alayhi salam. Again, this Qurban Eid come from, you believe it's from Ibrahim and Ismail, but when you go to the beginning, there was a harvest ship, and the harvest ship arising from the paradise to dunya, Ibrahim and Ismail cut it. Again, Allah testing because of me. And when I see the Yaqub alayhi salam, one of them my Islamic idea, giving the Yaqub name Israel, it was my idea. What Israel means, servant of Allah. And one of the my dua is, I'm pretty sure he got angry. He always have a son. You know, one of them, his son Yusuf alayhi salam, good looking, fresh. I would tell Jebrail, say this verse to Yusuf, he's good looking. I was testing Hawa to say, look at the Yusuf. You know, Prophet Joseph. So I'm keep continuing my Islamic ideas. You know, my souls help the prophets, even Yaqub alayhi salam, even Yusuf alayhi salam, before my prophets, when Allah wants, I'll get involved with the Jebrail, helping. His story is an amazing story in the Quran. But you're going to know when the Yusuf time, a lot of Egyptian ladies want to hook him up and get married. And I believe I say this verse, look Yusuf, make me marry one of them. Today this nation will be help, will be better. I can get married and be my wife. Again, it didn't work out with these nations. I believe I got married when the Yusuf time as well. So I saw without Quran name, given the name, Prophet Daniel alayhi salam, one of them, my son, I met him. Like I say, when I asked him to Allah show 5 children before the Musa time, so I can when they have a long life, they can have a long life. Today, you know, I chose this Dajjal Hidr, and then the 4 of them, I met them, that I mentioned on the Quran. They are my children, and I love them from my heart. And after Yusuf alayhi salam, I met Dawud alayhi salam. You know, in the Dawud time, they armor things, wearing the things, happens when the Dawud alayhi salam comes. I knew when I was talking about Dawud alayhi salam. One of them, he's have a really nice voice, and his voice is so beautiful, and the mountains and things, you cannot believe it. Inshallah, I will make Dawud alayhi salam so he can read nice Quran to us, we can listen. One of them, my son, King of Sulaiman, Prophet Sulaiman, one of them Israeli prophet. He wants to control all things, wings. He wants to be king, come of the king in the world. Allah tests him like that to him. When my situation comes, Lord test him like this. He controlled all the genes, Muslims and everything. Today, Allah, He created these genes a couple of times when the Suleiman time, and they knew what they speak. Today, these genes, they call bird is Allah. They call Dajjal is Allah. And they got so jealous, everything, calling me Allah. Their wife, their kids, their daughter, they want to hook up, they want to do sex with me. They are so horrible genes, and they're the one that prove in Islam religion. They all got so excited, and now they're so jealous. They want to do sex, and today they're calling, when they remember Prophet Suleiman, they speak. They call Suleiman is Allah. These genes, and they was the Muslim genes. Because of today, devil right now blind, can't see anything. They turn into devil. That generation that was a Muslim. So I still have this black magic. And after Salihhood, I met Ilyas. He was Dajjal Hıdır, too scared of Ilyas. And one of the nice prophet, I see him today, and he loves me as Adam father. Uzair, today you know Uzair, Jews, they call son of God. He was doing the painting things. When he sleeps, the animal bone disappears and come back. The food was very hot. I was there. And today I mentioned in the Quran, Allah is testing with this. He's an Israeli prophet. And they got very happy. Allah keep choosing the Israeli prophet. But remember, all Israeli prophet, the situation today are very sad. Muhammad, he's an Arabic prophet. And today they're doing the situation very sad. Being a Turkish, looking at the history today, we are very sad. And then after Uzayr, I met Luqman alayhi salam, but I cannot remember how he looks like. He was talking about his son, things, you know, good things are written in the Quran. I met Musa, Shuaib, and there's the things, you know, my pretty much Islamic ideas. And when it comes to 20,000 years ago, today the things I wanted, Allah already telling me to, I'm going to make this Islamic idea. Lord wants me to get involved, making me to get involved, so I can get more awarded with the Islamic ideas. One of them, the water Zamzam, Allah is making me to dua. So I can get involved. Ali's sword, Dudul. There's a Nizam as well. He was very hero, very tough, good fighter. You know, this is all my Islamic ideas. I remember ruling in this world, in this dunya. The day I start talking in English until this video ends, this is all my Islamic ideas. Now we're going to asking talent to Allah, capture the Istanbul and keep the church name as a sign name, Hagia Sophia, is my Islamic idea. Making my children live different places, especially black skinned people, Africans, not mix up with the white, because they will whisper, the white people keep killing them. Replace them in Africa to live there is a Nizam ruling, is one of my Islamic idea. Given the lands in the history, making country like today as Israel, 12 lands, and given the Israel country have it, this is my Islamic idea. So this is pretty much when the world in the beginning, creation ideas, space ideas, everything. Until this video, all I do is sharing my Islamic ideas, and all these Islamic ideas ruling in this world. Inshallah, this video will help So my next video is talking about Dajjal, and then next video talking about my son. But remember, when I was ahead of time, I know all these comfortable things. Everything is my idea. I couldn't have this. Allah was testing me about this. Being lonely, Allah testing me. Being smart, Allah's testing me. Allah, He created all the universe because of me, testing me. Being the first human being, Allah tests me. Allah tests me against my children. And when you're trying to make ruling, Islamic ruling, Nizam, Allah tests me. Allah tests me 50 billion jinns testing me. I got a test with Imtihan Shaitan. But remember, when my death time comes, I remember devil was left. I left 40,000 children as a Muslim, and they pray the same prayer how we pray. But you know, every time devil always get involved with armies, organizing with Dajjal. They changed the Bible, Torah. There's my next video is going to be how you can start in Islam proper, so Allah can call you a Muslim. I reckon that will be better. You know, I left 40,000 children Muslim. One servant, it was a shaitan. Today, everyone's doing the devil jobs. The videos I'm making, the YouTube until now, the things I remember 100%, the things I'm not sure, I say Allah knows the best. This is all my Islamic ideas ruling in this dunya. Inshallah, this video help. So next video, I'm gonna make sure not just believe in Allah, say yeah I'm a Muslim. So I'm gonna stay tuned and see the next video. Inshallah, take care.